Rob Lowe is here in support of the floor and everything else that you do. It's so great to see you back here on the program. All right, now let's jump into your Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yes.
Getting set to defend its crown.
I saw this week. I've been watching baseball my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
It's and I've seen a lot. I've seen Kirk Gibson's home run. I saw the Big Red Machine in person.
Oh my God.
I've been really lucky and I've seen a lot. But I cannot believe that I witnessed a man pitch 5 no-hit innings using only about 58 pitches, and then the same man hit his 50th home run of the year. It's like you just can't believe that is possible.
Rob, we talked about that the next day on this program, and the manner in which we talked about it is that people take it for granted now from him, that this is a unicorn. He threw 5 no-hit innings.
Threw 100 miles an hour.
Stays in the game, and then pokes his 50th home run out of the yard. And it's just like, oh, okay, that's Shohei Ohtani.
And a moonshot.
It's unreal.
Anybody will tell you, the sound of his
correct
bat is unlike anybody that you've ever heard. And it's true. The first time I went and saw him live, that's what I was struck by. And I talked to Dave Roberts afterward. I go, is it just me? He goes, no, I've never heard anything like it.
Well, in the night where last Friday night when Kershaw had his last regular season start there, Ohtani comes up after Kershaw leaves the game. Next half inning, he's up. Robbie Ray's on the mound. He's a Cy Young Award winner of his own right. And he threw something, like, was it 95, 96?
Inside and up.
And he poked it down the left field line for a 3-run jack. And then Mookie Betts comes up the next at bat. And then, by the way, later in the game, Freeman knocks in Ohtani and doubles and gets Betts to third. And I was looking at it. I mean, is that $500 million on the base paths?
Yeah.
Right there?
By the way, do you remember when the ownership signed Ohtani, everybody was like clutching their pearls about it? They've made that they made the investment back, I believe, within 4 months, just in terms of the new revenue from advertisers.
Sure. Well, they're not paying him till I think 21.
Yeah, that'll be studied. That'll be studied forever.
He's like, yeah, give it to me in a 401k. You know what I mean? Like it's unlike anything. But who's relieving? Would you want Ohtani to come out of the pen, Rob Lowe? Look at me giving you a specific baseball question.
You can't have him come out of the pen because he'd have to be in the bullpen, being ready, and he's going to be batting. So just that alone you can't do.
I guess you'd have to warm him up after could he homer? How about this?
I'd rather see.
This would be great in a baseball playoff game.
Right.
Ohtani homers. Chris, back me up. I don't think we've ever seen this, TJ, right?
I don't think it's ever existed. Homers.
He homers, and as he rounds home plate, he then runs to the bullpen
to warm up.
To save the game he just gave the Dodgers to a lead.
That could happen.
Let's do it.
Wouldn't that be a first? Because he's just like, hey, I'm not up for another 8 batters.
No, if he's not up for another 8 batters.
And he just homers to give him the lead.
Okay.
Goes around home plate and then runs, doesn't go to the dugout. Or he does the dugout. He'll high five everybody. Yeah. Then hop out of the other end and run out to the bullpen. What do you think?
I think that's a possibility.
Let's do it. Make it happen.
That's so fun.
It's stupid. Yeah. But it's we cannot sit here and say that is out of the realm of possibility.
It's not out of the realm.
No,
it's not.
Non-zero chance.
Right?
That's right.
Yeah. No.
It's going to be so fun.
God, how amazing
Cannot
would
wait.
that be?
Cannot wait.
Unless you're the Padres. You know what I mean? Or you're one of those teams that would be on the business end of something like that.
Yeah, the Padres clinched last night. They're in.
They're in. Okay, the Phillies are pretty damn good. The Brewers are pretty good.
Phillies are good. The Brewer. I like the Brew Crew. I'm a big Brew Crew fan.
Are you really? What, because you're from Gorman Thomas days or something like that?
Gorman Thomas.
How about that name?
Whoa.
I just went old school.
You would just wake up and he'd be leading the leagues of home run. You'd be like, who?
Did you ever do a sports movie or ever in line to do a sports movie?
I did a hockey movie, Youngblood.
Youngblood. Yeah.
Did a hockey movie.
With Swayze.
Okay. That's kind of, there aren't that many hockey movies, so it kind of remains up there. It's not Slapshot.
Right. There's Slapshot, right? There's the Mighty Ducks.
There's Miracle. Miracle's great. To me, it's Slapshot, Miracle, Youngblood.
And so it was you and Swayze? Okay, you laced him up?
We trained hard. I trained really hard for that. I trained so hard that I've never put on skates again. That's how hard I train. I don't like sports where you're sweating after putting on the equipment.
And it's 20 degrees on the ice or something like that.
And when you're shooting it, it's Toronto in the summer.
So
it's 95 degrees with 90% humidity.
Yeah.
You go into an ice rink.
Yeah.
You're all so sick. So sick.
Were you really?
Yeah, because you're going 190, 100. It was, but it was fun. It was super fun.
Dude.
Yeah.
Youngblood.
People think I'm way better than I am because I was Youngblood. I can still skate, but you don't want to give me a puck.
What was Swayze like?
He's a beast. He was a beast.
Yeah.
He was good at everything.
Now, you knew him from...
Outsiders.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
He was good at everything. He was a physical specimen. He could write songs. He was just he was a true Renaissance man.
Yeah, you knew him from... dude, you're I guess,
old
roots.
is the word?
No,
you're old.
Roots.
You can say it. You're old.
No, I'm not saying that. Your roots in this world are so deep. I mean, did you? I'll screw it. I'm going to take a shot here.
Take a shot.
Robert Redford. Did you ever meet him? Know him? Work with him? Rob Lowe.
He was one of my idols. He's one of the reasons I ever wanted to be an actor. I remember seeing 3 Days of the Condor and All the President's Men. I had an All the President's Men poster in my bedroom.
I don't mean to laugh, but really.
Yes, really.
That was your post, like
yes,
your...
every had Farrah Fawcett May. I also had Farrah. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I had Farrah. But Farrah was next to All the President's Men.
That's quite a two-poster combination
It kind of tells you really all you need to know about me. I had never met him. All these years, I'd never met him. And only about, I would say about 7 years ago at the Golden Globes, we were both there. And he was doing the press line, and I just went over and waited till he was done and introduced myself and was able to, and I'm so glad because eventually the day comes, as it did, where he's gone.
Right.
And I was able to tell him how much he's meant to me and how important he was in my life and my career. And I don't even know if he knew who the hell I was.
I'm sure he did.
I made him take a selfie, and it was
Did
great.
you really?
Yeah, hell yes.
Definitely. You have to do stuff like
You got
that.
to. Listen, the day you stop being a fan is the day you should retire.
Huh.
Really.
And so I guess All the President's Men, part of your DNA, working on the West Wing.
Then go to West Wing. Yeah, it's really true.
No kidding.
Yeah, all of that
so
is.
That's where I guess some of the basis of
my interest. Yeah,
came from.
And that kind of watching the Watergate hearings when I was a kid. You know.
I'm gonna go here on this front. Screw it. The Watergate hearing. One of my first childhood memories were those hearings.
Same.
Okay. And I just remember the thing I couldn't get over were the number of microphones that would be
right
they
in
were
front
there were like 30 of them.
Yeah.
And see, then look at you. What are you behind? You're behind a microphone.
Oh my God. My head is now exploding.
See? Now you're behind a microphone.
But my brother and I, what we used to do in Staten Island, New York, where we grew up, we went to a diner. And what we would do is we would get all the straws from the diner and stick them in our glasses. So we would play Watergate, where we'd talk into the straws. That actually happened.
Milkshake Watergate.
That's what.
It's amazing.
By the way, write that down. That sounds like a great fantasy team name. Milkshake Watergate. Or is that a band? Is that like a cover band?
Put your hands together for Milkshake Watergate.
That's it. Or like, hey man, come out, my cover band. We're all playing on Friday night. You want to come in and see it's Milkshake Watergate?
Who do they cover?
Out.
Who does Milkshake Watergate?
It could also be a dance, a TikTok dance.
Oh, look at you going, Connor.
Milkshake Watergate.
Okay.
I don't know what it would be like.
We're just riffing right now.
Next thing you know, Robbie, you'll have kids pour milkshakes on their heads.
We don't need that.
That's for that.
We don't need that.
That's
but that's
true.
what I did in a diner. We used to just lean in and just talk into the straws.
It's amazing. Yeah.
What's your favorite let's go there. What's your favorite West Wing, I guess, soliloquy or anything like that for you?
For sure, it's the episode that I think probably that was the episode that got me nominated for Miami. Was it's called "Someone's Going to Emergency because Someone's Going to Jail," and Sam gives a speech about the country was founded on an ideal. That's for sure but I was like, I had a lot of great soliloquies. There's one about why we went to space. I love. There's one about that schools should be cathedrals. I mean, it goes on and on.
Well, I mean, and there's a guy that you knew as a kid, right?
Yeah.
You know, like Martin Sheen. Again, your
Roots
are
deep. I look like a baby.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is a long time ago.
I know, it's 25 years ago.
But weren't you like when did you first meet Martin Sheen though? Like as a kid, correct?
I met Martin Sheen I remember I was on Halloween. it was he was a very mysterious character because he was an actor. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to be an actor. I just arrived from Ohio, and I was like, an actor lives there. But he was never around. We never met him because he was away doing a movie called Apocalypse Now.
Wow.
And it was going to be a really gnarly movie. And then, so, in that neighborhood, Halloween, we were hoodlums. We egg people with eggs. We'd shaving cream. All we wanted to do was cause trouble. And Martin was a big, Law and Order guy, and so Martin was marching around with a baseball bat and fatigues.
What?
And that's how he came out of a bush and was like, "Son, what do you got in there? Let me see what you got in your, my little pillowcase."
Yeah.
"Just candy, Mr. Sheen." "Let me look at it."
Are you serious?
Yes, that's the first time.
So, were you trick or treating with Charlie and Emilio?
I don't even think I was with Charlie, but I was near his house, so he was protecting the property.
He was. A bat,
baseball bat.
So fatigues from Apocalypse Now.
I don't know
maybe?
if they were from Apocalypse, but he was ready.
Wow. Dude,
isn't that great? Yeah, isn't that funny? True story.
That's how you met Martin Sheen.
Yes, that's how.
And now did you bring that up to him at any point in time while you were on the set of West Wing?
I don't think I ever did. I mean, we were neighbors for 9-10 years. We were our families were close and. Yeah, well, that's a great photo.
What do you think of when you see this photograph?
I mean, I just think of how lucky we were to be able to be a part of something like that, and that those opportunities come around so infrequently. It was really a special moment for sure.
What did you say? Say out loud, Chris, what you just said in my ear about this.
I was just looking up when West Wing aired, the dates, and it premiered September 22nd, 1999, yesterday.
Happy anniversary.
Wow.
Look at that. Did you not know?
I remember that day very, very well.
You do?
Yeah, because it's going to sound insane because we've since had Veep and 24 and House of Cards. But then a political show was ratings poison. They were not done. It was a surefire way to repel a viewer. So we thought we were going to be making one of those beloved 6 episodes canceled before their time.
No kidding.
Shows. We knew the show was really good.
Even with Sorkin involved?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean Sorkin had done one movie and Sports Night he did, which was people loved, but didn't set the world on fire.
Yeah.
And then I got a call. I remember my phone rang at 5 a.m. 20 however many years ago.
Yeah.
And it was the president of the network saying the show's a hit. And that was surprising.
And you were like, no kidding, huh?
I was like, we didn't know. We knew it'd be good, but good doesn't mean hit. And by the way, hit doesn't mean good.
Was a Few Good Men had already been out though, right?
Yeah,
for sure.
And all American President.
American President. Okay.
Well, yeah.
So okay. And everyone's like, oh, let's check out the American President guys cooking up for for serious business.
Yep.
Dude. Unbelievable. Yeah. Pretty cool. The Floor on Fox. Did you always grow up watching game shows and stuff like that? I was on
the $10,000 pyramid.
With Dick Clark?
As a 15-year-old.
Come on, dude. Are you serious? Can we find this somewhere?
You can find us on YouTube.
Is it out there?
Yeah, it's out there. It's embarrassing because speaking of Farrah Fawcett Majors, I had her poster on my wall. I also had her hair on my head. When you see it, it's super embarrassing.
How did a 15-year-old wind up on the? By the way, talk about different times. $10,000 pyramid.
$10,000 pyramid. Huge.
There's now another zero with Strahan.
Yeah. It was 10,000. You couldn't relate to it.
Right.
I had my first TV series. Mm-hmm. I was the teenage kid. It was on ABC. It was called A New Kind of Family. It was terrible. It got canceled almost immediately. But they sent me to New York to do a network celebrity version of the pyramid, and I went to the pyramid, the circle, whatever the hell it was.
Oh, yeah, the winner's circle.
I went to the winner's circle every time and won.
Dude.
I murdered Tony Danza. Murdered him.
Who's the boss now? Who's the boss?
Murdered him. Clinicked.
You clinicked
Danza? And Dick Clark was such a stud.
Of course.
Dick Clark was a stud, but it took him 5 times to do my name. I remember.
What?
I remember. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, starring in a new kind of Rob Lowe.
Lowe.
And I would walk out and go, I'm so sorry. We did Rob Lowe. Dick Clark. It took him like 5 times. And he was just great every time. He was so smooth. No matter how badly he messed it up, he just went down with the ship.
That's a pro.
He was
That's
such a pro.
Because you got to commit, right?
He
You just
committed to the bit.
Do you think he was trying to, make sure nobody caught the mistake? He just kept going with it, or something like that, or he just?
No, he would. You would hear the guy and the producer in there going, "It's low. Let's go again."
Dude, you won that, huh?
I did.
Oh my God! And just screw it. I'm just gonna keep going there because I love your stories and I know your history and we've talked about it and I also loved your book.
Thank you.
Of your first one, I think it right.
I have stories I only tell my friends,
Right.
and then the second book is Love Life.
Okay, yeah, your first one that I recall, reading for one of the many times you've been here before. So when you were on this as a 15-year-old, was this the after-school special that started your career, or this was after the after-school special?
I got the after-school special after my show had been summarily canceled.
Because I remember where you watched this show.
In Cary Grant's bedroom.
Okay, this is just. Please tell this story one more time. It's a new
everybody?
audience right here.
What's so special?
After school special.
I don't
in
understand, Rich. Most people don't go to Cary Grant's bedroom and watch
Apparently not.
TV shows.
But you had a good reason for being there.
I did have
you
a good reason for being there. His daughter is an amazingly wonderful woman now and was an incredibly beautiful 15-year-old, and I was 15 and a half. Mm-hmm. And she was not interested in whatever I was selling her. She was not having it. And so when the after-school special rolled around, I go, this is my moment. Mm-hmm. I was like, hey, I have a after-school special on Wednesday. Maybe you and I. And she was like, Jennifer, she was like, well, sure. I guess you'd come to my dad's and watch it with me. He's in show business. And I was like, sure. I had no idea who her dad was.
Didn't?
No. No idea. No idea.
Okay.
And I show up with my learner's permit. I didn't even have my license to drive. And I show up to my first Beverly Hills mansion I've ever been to. And Cary Grant answers the door in a white bathrobe. And I'm like, I know I should know this guy. I'm like, Cary Grant, like Cary Granite from the Flintstones?
Nice.
I knew Cary Granite from the Flintstones.
Wow.
But not quite sure I knew Cary Grant. Mm-hmm. And he's like, Jennifer's she's waiting for you. I thought we would watch in the bedroom. And we watched it. We watched my show, and he was great. He was like, you remind me of a young Warren Beatty. And I was
okay,
like,
now you got that reference.
Now I was like, yeah, this old guy, he knows what the hell's
and
what.
What did he give you at the end of this?
So he was one of the first sort of celebrity ambassadors, and was actually on the board of Fabergé, which made colognes and, skincare products. And as I was driving away, I look in the rearview mirror and he's running down the driveway in his robe and with an armful of products. The young man, I thought you'd like these. And so I had soap on a rope in the shape of a microphone for Cary Grant for years in my show until it just withered away.
Your first ever parting gifts
Swag.
would be that.
Swag.
There were no parting gifts on the $10,000 pyramid. You walked away with a check, sir.
That's right.
Fantastic. You did.
Yeah.
And now you're giving away cash and prizes right now. On
Changing
the floor.
people's lives. It's a lot. We're like, we do $40,000 just for like one answer on an episode. And then at the end of the year, it's $250. It's a lot better than 10.
And you're just meeting everyday Americans. It's
so fun. I love banter and the interaction with the players, because it gives me a chance to be. It's like being the host of the floor is like one part stand-up comedian. It's one part air traffic controller, because you're running the game and you're getting information in your ear. It's one part being a producer and knowing, okay, I got to lean into the reality and the drama. This is about to change this person's life. Or am I going to go comedy and do it all live by yourself alone? Is live to tape is super exciting. That's why I'm still doing it. I'm so surprised at how fun and invigorating it is.
Yeah, season 4 of The Floor, again, premieres tomorrow on Fox at 8 Eastern time. And I guess we'll have to tune in to find out if the Brat Pack question was answered
Well,
correctly?
you
or-
have a clue in that I'm here promoting the floor.
Okay.
If the first picture had been Andrew McCarthy or Anthony Michael Hall, I might not be here now. Because I have a healthy ego, okay? I'm just saying.
Okay, understood. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest.
We don't make it to these microphones.
Yeah.
We don't make it away from Milkshake Watergate
Milkshake
without an ego.
Watergate is 100% a fantasy team name for sure.
That is great.
So
For
good.
sure, and we drink it up.
And the logo on the side of the helmet is a huge milkshake with the multiple straws coming
That's
out.
it, the multiple straws. Yeah.
I like that.
Absolutely. And I just could not. I can't believe you had Dustin Hoffman, Robert Redford, Farrah Fawcett, Major Wall in your room.
Kind of the holy trinity of the 70s.
It is, in fact. Oh, you can throw in a Cary Grant soap on a rope, and you are locked in.
Yes, that's right.
Season 4 of The Floor again premieres tomorrow, Wednesday at 8 Eastern on Fox. I love when you come on, man.
So fun always.
Right back at you. Great to see you. Best to your family as well.
Thanks, brother.
That's Rob Lowe, everybody. Check him out on all forms of social media at Rob Loaf. Wait a minute.
Rob Lowe.
Oh, Rob Lone. Okay. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.